So, tingin ko naman, bakit ganyan? No? You know what? The President is a very, very good communicator. Meaning kung ano ang gusto niyang i-communicate sa inyo, makukuha nyo talaga, ma-understand nyo that what he wants to communicate will sink into your minds. Yan, kaya nga, hindi siya nag-read, he doesn't read prepared speeches. He always speaks in extemporaneously. Kung ano ang nasa kanyang isip, yun ang lumalabas. So, sa tingin ko naman, alam niyo po, as I said, he is a very good communicator. Itong communication niya sa tao regarding drugs, ang war on drugs. That's why, sa pag-communicate niya at saka sa ginagawa niya, yung war on drugs niya is known all over the world. Although sa kanya naman, of course, there's a question of whether the end justifies the means. No? Yung pinag-aaralan namin sa philosophy at saka theology sa seminaryo. Sa kanya, I don't know kung he recognizes that. No? Sa kanya. Pero dito naman sa anomaly, anomaly o corruption. Naalala nyo si Peter Labiña. Peter Labiña was with him since 1988. Nagiging assistant niya na, naging very close sila hanggang nagiging spokesperson sa Peter Labiña ng campaign period. Peter, we know him, no? He's very close to our ex-seminarians kasi may grupo kami ng mga ex-seminarians sa Davao, sa Remasi, no? He's very close to us, no? We know him, we know his integrity, talagang magaling na tao din ito sa Peter Labiña. Pero on mere suspicion na he is involved in corruption, natanggal siya, no? Kasi bago pa naman paano siya makakuan kasi wala pa namang contract, wala pa namang ano. But anyway, I think yon. At saka ako naman, 'di ba? I met with him March 27 in Davao, no. So, nag-usap na kami. Parang may feeling, puro ang feeling ko kasi yung sinabi ko na sa kanya ng what is happening in DILG, nahirapan na rin ako. Pero sabi niya, 'di ba? You are with these people, MRRD. Di ba, you started in 2014? You started this campaign. You started encouraging me to run. Although I insisted I was not interested to run. Not every month you were winning. Kasi at that time, I was the chairman of the PDP Laban, 2014 pa. So nag-organize kami ng party sa Davao. At saka narinig namin sa isang barangay captain, si Marma Sanggid, he was already going around telling people, let us encourage Duterte to run for president. Yun. So sabi, maganda ito. Ito na ang sakyan natin. So yun, yung PDP Laban group in Mindanao, we went to him. Sabi ko kay Bongo Bong, pwede ba maka-istorya, maka-audience kami kay presidente? So sabi niya, pwede, but I am warning you. Do not ever mention that or to encourage him to run for president. Dahil at that time, he was saying publicly, kung sino man magsabi sa akin na magtakbo ako ng presidente, babarilin ko. So of course, sabi ko hindi. Pero siya mananaw, in the course of our conversation, sabi niya, hindi ako interesado. I do not have that ambition. But if I become president, this is what I will do. So, pumasok sa aming isip, gusto din pala niya. May maliit din na ano. No?